right, Pisces, let's get into a reading. We're going to see what's happening, what is going on. Oh, this is great. Be aware that there could be people that are trying to use you, trying to charm you, simply because there is something to gain, whether it is an emotional gain, a financial gain. Just be aware of that. I am seeing that there could be some sort of significant change in whatever that dynamic is that will be taking place here in the near future. This person, whoever this is, could have the tendency to chase you. I'm getting a hot and cold energy. So this could be someone where it's like they think they have the upper hand, and as soon as they realize that they don't have the upper hand, they become the chaser. This doesn't have to be a lover. This could be a neighbor. This could be a family member. This could be a friend. This could be someone who you have a dynamic in this could be a coworker, a dynamic in relationship with this person where it's like, hey, I need your help. Can you do this for me? And as soon as you place a boundary, I just heard their true colors show. And then they try to charm you by, I feel like this person could have the tendency to gaslight as well. Interesting. So just be aware of that. All right. Friendly reminder, Patreon and channel members see these readings first, okay? Let's see. What is the blonding energy here? Interesting. Yeah, there's some sort of celebratory energy here where you could not be seeing that there's not happiness and fulfillment here. This could be someone who has the tendency to apologize not because they feel that they're wrong, not because they feel that they did anything in the wrong, simply because you're expecting an apology. I need to apologize because I'm going to need your help tomorrow. Like, that's this person's energy. It isn't necessarily being accountable and recognizing, hey, I did something wrong. It's, oh, you're pissed at me. Let me go apologize. Well, no, I didn't mean it, but you wanted to hear it, didn't you? Well, there you go. Like, that's this person's attitude. I am getting that there could be a lot of people where there was minimal effort, minimal dynamics. So these could, again, be coworkers, friends. These could be family members. But there is people in your life where the exchange is very minimal. It's page-like energy. These people could be recognizing that you've changed significantly. But this change could have also put you in a protective mode. So a lot of people are seeing you as someone who's changed and evolved, but they also see you as someone who you've learned the world can be harsh out here. And you've learned that sometimes it isn't what path you're on that's necessarily the challenge. It could be the people and the places and the things along the way in that journey. So I am seeing that you could have a little bit of defensive energy, which pushed you into this change and transformation. But I'm also seeing that there is an energy here where it's like, yeah, I'm defeated. Yeah, I get it. Not everyone has my best interest at heart. Not everyone's going to show up the way that I want them to show up. But ultimately, I'm doing this for me. I'm changing and I'm transforming for me. And that gives you that push and that shove to continue to go forward that maybe you weren't getting. Now, there could be people wanting to come towards you that are in the mindset of wanting some sort of reunion or celebration. So these could be people that you haven't seen in forever, but they always have the tendency to invite you to their birthday. I'm seeing that there could be something here where you are maybe not seeing that there's not necessarily happiness and fulfillment here. And I do see that you're going to end up ending that. So if you have these connections where you feel like they don't invite you or accept you in the moments where you feel you need to be invited and accepted, I see you ending those. Especially if it's people who's like, oh, we're having a baby shower, we need you to bring a gift. Oh, hey, you can come. And it's like, so I can come to your baby shower, I can come to, you guys getting married, make sure I got a gift in hand. But if you guys are really just having get-togethers where you're kind of feeding your whole family and your friend group, oh no, I'm not invited. Like, that's the energy I'm getting here. And that could be, again, you recognizing that you do have maybe the tendency to be charmed by people because you see the best in people. And I do feel like you're starting to recognize that there is or has been some people who have used you, and you're enabling your boundaries on what you're comfortable with and what you're not. So I'm hearing the song, You Bleed Just to Know You're Alive. Okay. I feel like here in the recent past, there's been a lot of lessons you've been learning. You've been making final decisions. You're trying to bring peace to your environment, to your life. I feel like you've had a glow up. And I feel like what the glow up is you've mastered two parts of you. The fiery, passionate, magnetic, go-getter side of you, and the very emotionally nurturing, loving, consistent, emotionally invested side of you. I do feel like for some of you, you're recognizing, what I just say, that you could have been emotionally invested in someone or something where it's time to let it go. So again, this could be that friendship where you're like, I've been trying to get this friendship back to where I want it to be. It's not working. I don't know why. Well, maybe what you're not seeing is that this person does want to keep it very minimal. They don't really want you in their life like that. And I do think that you're going to recognize here coming up that something just isn't what it used to be, or something isn't what you want it to be. It simply is. And it's going to allow you to acknowledge that maybe you feel defeated because you wanted this to work out. You wanted this to work out. You wanted to love that person. You wanted to heal that friendship, heal that family dynamic. But I think you're recognizing that it's not possible. And if something isn't possible, you can't make it possible. So you are going to quit giving your loyalty to maybe things that you don't feel is loyal to you. And again, I'm getting a strong energy of feeling left out. So I don't know if these are family members who never invite you. I don't know if this is friends who never invite you. Again, I don't know if this is something as simple as you're part of a car club, of a truck club, and they invite you to certain things, but in other things, they don't. Now, again, I feel like you've had a significant glow up, and I feel like a lot of people are seeing this. They're noticing this, but I also feel like a lot of people are trying to stay attached to the old version of you, the version of you that could have been very reckless, the version of you that could have been very ego-driven, prideful. You made mistakes, and that's okay, but there could be energy. There is an energy here. There isn't a could be. There is an energy here of someone wanting to hold onto that version of you. And if they're not going to allow you to grow and expand and allow you to show them that you're different, or that the relationship can be fixed into something new, then you can only do so much. So again, I feel like someone here, although you've changed and you've transformed, someone here could see you as very immature. Someone here could also see you as someone who takes reckless action. And someone who, it's like this person feels like you are a karmic friend, a karmic family member, a karmic lover, in the instance or the mindset that they had to learn something in the dynamic with you. But they also don't want to let you go, which keeps you never feeling satisfied in whatever this is, okay? Yeah, and maybe it's something that's brought anxiety, worry, stress, and fear outside of you. Interesting. Okay, so I'm also picking up on a different energy. I want to get into it Because again, I feel like you've been glowing up. I feel like a lot of people are noticing it, but I feel like a lot of people are also not wanting to see the new version of you that's come to the table. And although they can see an external glow up, some people are trying to say, you know, you're the same person you've always been. You've not really changed. Maybe you changed your lips, maybe you changed your face, maybe you bald now, but you're still the same person. But I feel like you've evolved. I feel like you've changed. And I feel like there's talk about that. Have you seen Pisces? They've changed. Maybe you've lost weight. Maybe you've gained weight. Doesn't always mean it's a bad thing. You know, maybe there's just a different mindset where one time in the past you would show up in a certain way. Now you're showing up completely different. You know, maybe you used to be a loner. Now you're not a loner. You're going out with friends all the time. You're just living your best life. But I do feel like this glow up has got someone attracted to you. As I was saying, this is 1111. This card bent as I was trying to shuffle. There is someone wanting to take a leap towards you. This person's feeling very drawn towards you. This person could feel very protective over you because I just heard, I don't want the world to see you. What did I say? Yeah, there's going to be a leap taken. And I see you, again, you're in the place where you have very firm boundaries. And it isn't a, can I place boundaries? I feel like it's a moment or a time in your life where you're like, I could place them, but I got to make sure that I keep them consistent. I got to make sure I'm not letting those people back into my life or people like them where I know what I'm going to get, but here I am trying to hope it isn't Six Flags, or I'm trying to hope they're going to change. That part of you's dead and gone. You know, if you used to see a red flag as a challenge, you now see it as, oh, I see one red flag, there's 6 more behind it. No, thank you. You're going to place those firm boundaries. So I see you looking at this leap or this risk very logically. Does this make sense? Why are you coming in? What can you gain from me? That's what I feel your energy is going to be whenever this person who's feeling drawn to you approaches. Yeah, because there's something here again. Okay, so there is a karmic who's watching you. I feel like this is the same sex as you. I feel like this could be someone you used to, what I want to say is best friends with. There is someone watching you, keeping an eye on you, where you close the door on this person, but this person lacks some sense of independence. Two of Pentacles. There's an indecisive energy. Why is this person indecisive? The Devil and the Six of Wands. Oh, so someone's watching you. Now, this could have been a lover. This doesn't have to be the same sex. I feel for a lot of you, though, it is. I feel like this used to be like a best friend. Maybe it was a cousin that you were super close with. There's an energy here where someone is watching you that is technically a karmic to you. What does that mean? That means simply that there was a lesson that needed to be learned. It was a hard lesson. It was a painful lesson. This person's watching you. You've closed the door on this person, but this person's juggling whether or not you're successful. What I'm getting is that if this person focused more on their self than on you, they'd probably be more successful, but it is what it is. This person's really indecisive, though. With the Devil and the Six of Wands, there's an energy here of recognizing you, but feeling like, it's like this person could point out every flaw you have. Why? Because they thought about it. Like that's who this person is. This person isn't the cousin who wants you to do well, to be well. This person sees you as competition. This isn't the best friend who wants you to do well, be well. This is the best friend who's like, what do you have going for you, and how can I maybe sabotage or put something in your mind for you to doubt yourself? So you have someone energetically attached to you who is spying, who has a very informational energy. So they're wanting to gain some sense of information by spying, okay? And again, having a very indecisive energy on whether or not you're as successful as you seem to be. Now, here's the thing. When I think of success, this could be someone who's like, you got married. It seems great, but let's be honest. Your life sucks. That's how this person thinks which is very interesting to me. And the reason they do that and the reason they think that is because they're discontent. So what's happening is someone is energetically spying on you and being a little bit of a nosy Nancy. And it's because this person's discontent. I would even say that this person's bored. This person could not be happy where they're at. This person could be bored with their life. This person could have the tendency to chase some sense of toxicity and drama. And again, there's indecisiveness on whether or not what you're being either recognized for or what seems successful is successful. Very interesting. Okay. Now I want to go back to the person feeling drawn to you. So that person could be feeling drawn to you. And again, it's someone where you've made a final decision about them. Okay, so someone's going to be approaching you and giving you some sort of communication. This is going to be a communication from the heart. Yeah, this person has made the final decision to do this. So someone's feeling drawn to reunite with you. Someone here is wanting to have celebration with you. Now, when I say reunite, that can be the Three of Cups. It could be a reunion, or it could just be someone who's met you and been like, damn, I bet you a good time. I bet I can have fun with you. And they've made the choice and the decision. It isn't a, I bet I can. It's a, oh, I'm going to. I just got to approach you. So they could be coming towards you, whether it's a reunion or someone new. They're going to communicate. What I just heard is, hey, let's go out. And then you're going to look at it on whether or not this should have your loyalty. Should I cut this out? Should I? I don't know. Let me think about it. I feel like you're going to think about it before you take a leap towards this person. Yeah, this could be someone where there's collaboration. So this could be someone as simple as, hey, you go to the grocery store in the morning, they take your money. You go to the gas station, they take your money. You need something done on your home, guess what? They gonna be doing it. There's collaboration here. This could be a friendship. This could be someone you work with. This could be someone who comes to your job. There's some sense of collaboration here where this person's wanting to invest. They're feeling drawn to invest with you. Interesting. So this person isn't coming in an energy of, you're mine, I'm going to win you. It's like this person isn't that emotionally rigid is what I want to say. This person is open to building some sense of stability with you. This person's open to seeing kind of what you think, what you want. It's like this person understands that although they're feeling drawn to you doesn't mean it's going to work out. Just because you're feeling drawn to someone doesn't mean that they're the love of your life. There could be some sort of toxicity you're being drawn to. It could just be pure passion. There could be something that that person needs from you, whether it's knowledge or affection or some sense of emotion or help. Maybe it's financial help where it's like you're being drawn to that person for a reason, and not everyone is for a lifetime. Some people are for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. So this person's open to the fact that just because they're feeling drawn to you doesn't mean that everything's going to work out the way that they want it to. But again, there's acknowledgement here of, I bet you're a good time. I bet me and you would have so much fun together. I've got to ask you out. I've got to tell you, hey, we should go out. We should go have some fun. Now, for some of you, this isn't a lover. For some of you, this is a friend who, there's someone that's like, we could be best friends, but I don't know how you're going to feel if I just come up to you and go, hey, we should be best friends. And they're a little worried on if you're going to be like, I don't just become friends with people like that. That's not a thing. No. Would you take a leap? Would you take a risk? And again, not wanting to come off so rigid where it's like stalker energy or like, but I'm telling you what to do energy. They're not wanting to come off like that, but they're feeling very drawn towards you. So there is someone here as well. Now this could be the same person. This could be a lover. There's someone that could be very controlling that's feeling drawn towards you. Again, this could be someone who's open to this failing, but the reason that it would fail is because there is some sense of karmic tie inside of them. So what do I mean by that? This person is wanting to approach you. This person is like wanting to take the action, take control. The Emperor energy is like, move out of the way, y'all. I got it. I'm here to save the day. But with the King of Wands in the reverse with it, I do think that there could be a little bit of like controlling, prideful, ego-driven energy that this person has that still isn't going to serve them in this connection, which could be a karmic tie. It's like they still have something to learn and nobody's perfect. But is that something you can tolerate? Especially if this people is so willing and eager to be like, yeah, I want this to work. But as soon as the ball drops, they're like, well, the ball dropped, I'm not going to pick it up. What? Like, no, we got to do this. Like, what? That's what I'm getting. So I do see them wanting to come in and give and receive. But there could be some sense of a self-imposed prison when it comes to new emotional experiences. So be aware of that, okay? Listen to your intuition about investments. Would you regret this if you don't give to them? Would you regret this if you allowed this to be a missed opportunity? Or would you regret if you gave your everything and then you're like, well, shit, I shouldn't have done that. So you have to ask yourself what you're willing to bring to the table, what you're willing to lose. For each of you, it's going to be different. I want to see what this person's thinking and feeling. This person here that could be a little ego attached still. Oh my God. That one said, I don't know what you want. Interesting. I just heard open up the safe, bitches got a lot to say. So people could be talking a lot about what you have. So that song, that verse in particular to me is people questioning if what you have and what you say is the truth. And there could be an energy here where you don't feel that you need to prove anything to anyone. However, it is also an energy of open up the safe. They got a lot to say. I'm about to prove them wrong. I'm about to put it in their face. That's not the lyrics, by the way. So yeah. So there could be also an energy here where you're glowing up, but people could also be questioning what part of your glow up is reality and what part of it is fake. Again, that could be something as simple as you've started doing a skincare routine. You're starting to look good. Maybe you've lost again a little bit of weight. You're working out. People could be talking about the fact that there's no way you did that naturally. You've had to have help. You had to have plastic surgery. You're just hiding things. I'm not financially stable and you did not see my tears. So again, whoever this is feeling drawn to you, this person is having financial issues. That could be something that they're going to want to hide. This person has cried over you, whoever this is, okay? I don't know what comes next. This person finds you very attractive. What is the Five of Swords coming out sideways? Because I just feel like this person's not willing to put in... It's like you got 12 eggs. You need 8 from this person. They're only willing to give you 6. That could be a problem. You let me down. Okay, so someone could feel let down. Someone could have got let down in the past, whether it was you not showing up for this person how you should have or how they expected you to. If someone does have emotional wounds, there is always going to be the possibility that no matter what you do, what you say, they'll always be emotionally let down. Why? Because they need to heal. I almost said they're broken. They're not broken. It doesn't matter what you've been through. You're not broken. But this person could have felt that you let them down because maybe you weren't at a place where you were willing to fight for them at all costs. It's like you didn't feel that you needed to prove your love or to show them that you're willing to fight every man and woman in town. And that could have let them down, but you could have also had to choose your own stability and peace of mind. It's kind of like a double-edged sword. It's like no matter what you would have done for this person, I don't know if it would have been enough because there was always but I want you to fight for me at war. I want you to prove. I want you to show up. I want you to, and it's like, you can want all day, honey, but listen, I'm tapped out over here. And that could have let them down, so to speak. But again, I feel like you had to do that because there was something here about you having to focus on your stability. The Queen of Pentacles is an energy of, I got you. I'll hold you down. But in the same sense, I ain't your mom and I ain't your daddy. So if you expected me to play Captain Save-A-Ho, it ain't happening. And that could have let this person down because they wanted you to not only save them from maybe their circumstance, their situation, but save them from their mind, save them from their unhealed wounds. And it was putting a lot on your shoulders that you shouldn't have had on your shoulders. So I can't do this, just come in the reverse. So I do feel like at one point this person didn't want to do this. They could be changing their mind on what that looks like and the fact that they are wanting to maybe give this another shot. But again, keep in mind that I don't feel like this person is going to come in ready to give everything. And that could be an issue. This person does want you. They feel like they get reminded of you a lot. But again, they could have some sort of things that they're handling behind the scene. I want to see more about this discontent person watching you. The relationship is over. There's no second chance. See, okay, whoever that is that's watching you that we were talking about earlier, that was trying to say like your life, there's no way your life's that successful. There's no way you're making that kind of money. There's no way you're happy in that relationship. You're lying. It's for a show. That relationship is completely over because again, you've learned the lesson. So I don't even see you being open to let that person back in, but they're watching you. I do see that this person could send you a message in the far future after some sort of cycle ends or some sort of time has been brought forth for healing. But again, I don't see that relationship being able to be rebuilt. So they're wanting you to be flexible when it comes to being open to talking to this person. You're going to get some sort of clarity and truth. Could be about a karmic relationship that they ended up in. Now, karmic relationship doesn't always mean the lover. Yeah, they could tell you that they sabotaged your guys' dynamic. Again, this could have been a friendship. This could be a family member. This could be someone where it was like, you made your bed, now you got to lay in it. Don't call me. And this person could be recognizing that there was some sort of lesson here on maybe them sabotaging something. This person could want to come back in and tell you that they want to work on this dynamic. But again, with the relationship is over and no second chances, I don't see a second chance being had here. I even see this person being in a place where they kind of hope you're going to fail. But I don't see you failing. I see you being persistent. This person could come in with an interrogation attitude. So this could be someone you've not talked to in a long time, but they're going to ask a lot of questions. That's a red flag. Just want you to know. That's a red flag. And it has everything to do with this person being bored and discontent. It's like they're not happy with their life. They don't want you to be happy. They're in a crappy relationship. There's no way you're in a healthy one. They can't seem to get their business off the ground. There's no way yours is successful. They can't seem to finish class because they're letting everything else take the focus. There's no way you're graduating this year. There's no way. That's how this person's attitude is, which is very interesting. At the end of the day, though, I feel like all of this energy is focused on you because you've glowed up. You've glowed up. And it can be seen by people who once doubted you or who once wanted to put water on your candle and say, no, you're shining too bright. You need to calm it down. There is no calming you down now. Ow. Okay, I love that for you. I'm going to leave this here, guys. Have a blessed day.